it encompasses every single local band. It's all about who is in them, what they did, where they played, you know. It has Andy Summers in it and Greg Lake, and it has me, and it has Robert Fripp, who came from Wimborne. Anyone remember Fripp? Yeah. I took 12 guitar lessons off Fripp. Actually, I cancelled it after 10. And we were teenagers. He was 15 at the time. He was trying to teach me jazz chords. And you had to stretch over 13 frets. Fripp has a very distinctive voice. Al, I'd like you to play a flattened 13th diminished 7th extended 4th. Really? Oh, yes. So I would try and play this damn thing, and I couldn't do it. Now, after 10 lessons, I said, Fripp, I can't do this. I just can't do this. And so I went away, and we remained friends. He came to my wedding, and eventually they interviewed him, and they asked him if any of his pupils had become successful, and he said, only one. He said, Al Stewart, and he paused, and he said, and he did it by ignoring everything I tried to teach him. Fripp, of course, is in this book. I'd like to introduce the author of the book, Jon Kremer, and he's a rock and roll historian. We'll ask him a few questions to see if he knows what he's talking about. Jon Kremer. I'll do a simple one. What connects Shaking All Over with Telstar?
Do you know, I'm really, really tempted to say I have absolutely no idea. But actually, Clem Catini, the drummer.
Yes. Clem Catini was the drummer on both of them. Very good. You're doing well. Okay. Well, let's try a local angle here. Who is the lead guitar player of the League of Gentlemen before they became King Crimson was Robert Fripp. Who is the bass player?
Do you know, this is another, I suppose, famous son of Bournemouth, who had an absolutely huge record at the early part of this century, called How Wonderful You Are, I think, and that was Gordon Haskell.
Yes.
Good.
All right, let's try and stump him. There's a record that only Keith Richards and I bought. There are 3 people bought this record in the entire history of the world. It was called The Fickle Chicken. If you've read Keith's book, which is fantastic, if you haven't, you should do. Keith says, really, it only sold 3 copies. I bought it, he bought it, nobody else bought it. What was the name of the band that did The Fickle Chicken?
Actually, Dave's just indicated to me that he'd like to answer this one.
I have no idea.
Okay, well, I'll have a guess. Yeah. I mean, I think we'd agree this evening's been, shall we say, atmospheric? Yeah. Well, I'd say they were called the Atmospheres. Or the Atmospherics, to be more exact.
Atmospherics?
He's right, it was the Atmospheres. So, this is Jon Kremer, this is his book, Bournemouth A Go, and if you want to buy it, it's all about local beat groups, and it's about how we grew up. And he will be signing it and autographing it at the end of the show. Bournemouth, thank you very much, Jon Kremer. Okay, on a totally different level, Dave wrote this song. It's called Sheila. Sheila Won't Be Coming Home.
Now, you wrote a song called
I did, I
know.
know.
I wrote a song called Sheila
late.
Won't Be Coming Home, yeah.
Sheila Won't Be Coming Home, and he had this great chorus which he's going to teach to you, Sheila Won't Be Coming Home. And he didn't like the lyrics. He said, would I rewrite